welcome back. I hope you got to see my first video, User Testing, Can You Really Make Money? I wanted to make a follow-up video to show you how to actually do a user testing.
So I actually recorded myself conducting a test.
You watched my other video, Internet Jobs, User Testing, Can You Make Money? You've already learned some basics about the user testing website. Most likely, you've already gone to usertesting.com and clicked in the upper right-hand corner in the green wording, Get Paid to Test. Next, the site takes you to this site where you would verify your email and then go through the application process so that you can sign up to be a tester. Once you've filled out the online application, they will have you take a brief user testing test so that they can verify if you are someone they can use to be an actual tester. Once you've been approved to be a tester, your screen should look like this. In the upper left corner, you'll see pending payments. They pay weekly. Next to that, you'll see your rating. Each time you take a user testing test, you're open to be rated on that test. Your rating has bearing on how many tests will be sent to you in the future. In the upper right corner, you'll see your username, and then next to that, how to access your account. In the middle of the screen, you'll see several tabs. Available test, that lets you know if there's any test open to be taken. Next to that, you'll see completed tests. This is where you can go to check comments on rated tests and then also verified payment. Next to that button, you'll see profile. Profile is important. The answers that you give will affect the types of tests that are sent to you in the future. Next to that, you'll see your message center and then your success center, which basically is a place you can go if you would like to receive further training. This is what the screen looks like when a test is actually available. How will you know if a test is available? Well, you need to keep the website open at all times, and you'll hear an indistinct little bell. Okay, once you have clicked the green button to accept the test, there usually is a question, a qualification question, and depending on your answer to that question will determine whether you receive the job or not. There are some tests, however, that immediately, if you click on the button quick enough, they're yours to take. Many times after answering the qualification question, you'll see this screen, which shows that you did not qualify to take the test. You would just click the button and go back to the dashboard and wait for another test to appear. However, there are some happy moments when you do qualify and you get the success button and the test is yours to take. But don't get too excited just because you get the success button. There's always a chance someone else has beaten you to the test and you get this screen. If you reach this screen, then you actually got your test. This is a brief overview of the test that you will actually be doing. Now it's time to load the screen recorder. This is going to work in conjunction with your computer's camera, and it's going to actually record the screen so that the user testing people can see what you're actually looking at as you perform your test. It can be tricky to download the screen recorder, so you have to be patient with this process. You may have to click the button a few times. Then you also may need to update your software, and they give you some options there on the page. Maybe your computer software is outdated.
Okay, so what do you see here and what do you expect to be able to see? Let's see. It's just a magazine that I saw before, but it's just a little bigger. I don't see anything else. Let's see, it does say zoom in, so I guess I can make it bigger if I choose to. I can make it bigger. It looks like I can make it smaller. So it gives me control over the screen, which is good because before it was a little more difficult to read. Zoom in. Okay. So I'm going to zoom in. Okay. Oh, I like that. That's great. I don't have any trouble seeing the words at all. And the picture comes alive. And so I like that a lot. Okay. Now it says zoom out. Okay. So now it's smaller. Okay. And it's back to the way it was before. Okay. So what do you think of the quality of pages? Rate it on a scale from 1 to 10. where 1 is very poor and 10 is very good. I really like this magazine. It's clean. It's a artistic type magazine in its nature. So it's going to probably look better than most anyway. So I have to give it a 10 because I really am. It has very attractive look to it. It's very clean. Once I was able to zoom in, I was able to see it without any trouble, and it was really easy to see and appealing to the eye. What is missing here? What would you like to be able to do that you can't do right now? The thing that I was trying to do was to scroll up and down. I mean, maybe I don't really need to, but I felt that I wanted to, if I had the desire to be able to scroll up and down, and I wasn't able to do that. And so I was trying to fight with the screen to look for a button to make it scroll up and down, and I wasn't able to see that. So that feature is kind of missing that I was looking for. Please provide any additional comments, suggestions, or questions you have before you stop recording to continue to the follow-up questions. I really liked the idea of having an online magazine. You know, it took me a minute to kind of get used to what I was looking at and what I was doing. And once I did, I was able to see, you know, the benefit of it. I'm trying to think of any suggestions that I have. I guess I didn't really understand what the numbers meant right here. It was a little difficult to me at first to understand what this meant, the page numbers 16 through 17. Once I thought about it, I was able to understand it. I think I would prefer the page numbers on the actual magazine, because that's what I would look for the page number to be at, is on the actual magazine. So that way I would know, okay, this is the page number. So that would be the only suggestion I have. Okay, complete recording. Say 3 things you like about reading this magazine. Well, guys, you got a chance to watch a whole user testing from start to finish. And I hope that it would answer any of your questions. But if it doesn't, and you have a question or something you don't understand, please don't be shy. Send me a comment in the box below, and I'll be certain to get back to you and answer your questions if I can. And if you did like the video and it was something helpful to you, please don't hold back and like my video, because it does help. And don't forget to subscribe. That way when I come out with a new video, you'll be the first to know.